Yeah, I mean, the world is about to blow up. And so everything is going to be changed. They said to me at school, what subjects should be looking at AI? And I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Every goddamn subject. I shouldn't say this on a podcast, but my column in Forbes, that comes out Thursday afternoon, typically used to take me 4 hours to write that thing. And it takes me about an hour now because of ChatGPT. And, I'm saying this out loud. My editors must know this, right? At any moment, they're going to come to us and say, we know you guys are writing twice as fast. Here's half as much money. It's inevitable. I am the last of a breed of editorial tech writers, where everybody else is going to be stuck on Reddit forever. There's no reason to have a Charlie. And I think, by the way, that publications like Forbes are not going to be able to compete with publications that are just generated by AI.
Charlie, that's a lot to absorb.
So that's the beginning. Gabrielle, in 2 years, your agent is going to be connected to your bank account. It's going to be connected to your calendar. And you really will be doing the thing like Martin Scorsese did in The Taxi in 2012, where he and Siri were bantering while Siri was acting as his agent, making appointments, canceling restaurant reservations, ordering a car, and basically being his assistant.
Siri, what's my day look like?
Another busy day today.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm not allowed to be frivolous.
Oh, okay. Move my 4 o'clock today till tomorrow. Change my 11 a.m. to 2.
Okay, Marty, I scheduled it for today.
Is that Rick? Where's Rick?
Here's Rick.
Oh, no, it's not Rick. Now, how's the traffic headed downtown?
Here's the traffic.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Driver, cut across. We'll never make it downtown this way. I like you, Siri. You're going places.
I'll try to remember that.
There is one thing that I still wonder, and that maybe it doesn't affect you as much, but in Europe, things are not exactly like that. In the sense that we still like products and access to AI is not as open as it is in the US. What's your take on that? Because, I suppose...
unregulated AI could be disastrous. That said, I'm not sure the right way to regulate it because there's so many unregulated players out there. So, you want to hobble innovation in the West, you're going to fall behind people in the East. So that is the problem. On the other hand, this is incredibly dangerous technology. Its ability to deceive, its ability to imitate, its agency, right? How are those AI agents that I just described to you going to be secure? Because it's running around with my bank account and shit. It's going to know my portfolio. Holy crow, it's going to know my social security number. So security on that is everything. You really can't have agents without that level of security. And bad guys are really, really good at overcoming security obstacles. So that is something that has to get figured out before you can popularize the technology. I am glad that the EU is able, at least minimally, to try and regulate tech companies and keep them in line. We do not do that in the United States, and it is a mistake. It is good for shareholders and terrible for everybody else. But, when did man really just never run headlong into the arms of new technology, completely disregarding because there were going to be unintended consequences? How about never?
No, I agree.
So what is happening now is inevitable. I don't think, for example, here's a good one. I don't think that the internet and democracy can coexist. I think democracy is fundamentally over all over the world because of the internet and social media, because it gives lies equal time with the truth. We were thrilled when I was working at AOL in the 90s to have eliminated gatekeepers. But now lies are equal to the truth. And that was not true before.
I would argue even more, because the lie tends to be more hyperbolic, attract more attention, and as a consequence, they get more screen time.
So I don't think wars are going to be fought in elections. They're going to be fought electronically. and using influence. So I think it's a whole new world that we're totally unprepared for. It's led to very paradoxical results in the United States because people are turning to their tormentors for relief. And, that's what kings did. So we may already be there, even though we have this thing called elections. It may be that just like in the 16th century, the rich will rule over everyone with the right of kings. They're above the law. They're above citizenship. They're above everything because they're more powerful than a government.
If you enjoyed this conversation, you can read the rest of the interview on XRI Spotlight by clicking the first link in the episode description. If you enjoy it, make sure to subscribe to the newsletter to get weekly interviews like this one directly in your inbox, and access to a list of tools and apps that allow you to experience Gaussian splatting in VR on Quest or Vision Pro. If reading is not your thing, you can keep watching here on YouTube. Till next time.